Question of the week: as an interracial couple, what do we cook at home? If you're Daisy, you're probably not going to believe this, but my husband was not taught to cook at home, and neither was I. So when we first got together, we went out to restaurants all the time, like breakfast, lunch, dinner. It was looking back, it was crazy, but I enjoyed it. Then we really had to start budgeting, and fortunately, that meant we needed to start cooking at home a lot more. Now, since I didn't grow up in the kitchen, I really had to learn from scratch, and yeah, it was a rough time. To this day, I still do not like cooking, but I have a few choice recipes that I pick that I know still taste good for him and the family. Now, my husband grew up being vegetarian, and when he had moved out of the house, went to college, that's when he started meat. So this was way before me. And let me tell you, this man eats everything, everything. Me, on the other hand, I have a lot of texture issues, so I actually don't eat a whole lot of meat. I'll stick to my normal bacon hamburger, tacos, etc. But he'll eat everything, like any kind of steak, anything you can imagine. So when I cook my meals, I actually gravitate toward the more vegetarian dishes than actually meat dishes. I do not like touching raw meat at all. If I need to have chicken cut up, that's his job. I'm not doing it. Currently, a lot of the food that I make is Indian food. I follow a really good blogger, which is called myheartbeats.com. I'll add it in my description. But I make a lot of palak paneer makhani. I make a killer ass pav bhaji, and I let him actually make some really good aloo tikki, because he needs to at least have one dish that he can make really well under his belt that's not just Maggie. I'm really interested in trying new recipes lately, whether it is Indian or American, so if you have any suggestions, please put them in the comments.
So hello, we are Dominik and Darya from Belarus in Germany, and we eat absolutely everything from Belarusian and German cuisine. So for example, my favorite meal is grünkohl with potato and sausages.
And my favorite dishes are siniki and kraniki.
Hello, my name's Megan. I'm from the US.
Hey, I'm Prathyush and I'm from India.
So what kind of food do we usually cook at home and eat?
That's a very easy answer.
99% of the time, probably, we eat Indian food. He's the cook and I'm the sous chef. Like, I'll help him, I'll clean the dishes and everything, but he does most of the cooking.
Yeah, so basically she does all the help with all the prep work, she does all the dishes later on. But I love cooking. I've always loved cooking, and I love to eat, and I love Indian food a lot. So that's, like she said, like majority of the time it's Indian food that we eat a lot. But if we do like go out, sometimes like we prefer like Thai food or like Mexican food, or sometimes Mediterranean food sometimes.
Yeah, but as far as cooking at home, it's like mostly Indian, and I got lucky because Indian food, specifically South Indian food, is my absolute favorite cuisine ever. I really love super spicy food. I love
When it comes to spice, like no one actually believes her, because a lot of Americans don't eat spicy food, but I've never seen anyone eat more spicy than she does. And unfortunately, no one ever believes her, and like anytime we go to an Indian restaurant, she orders spicy and she gets like very mild, because they don't think she can handle it. But yeah, and it's not just like the usual the famous ones that people outside of India know, like butter chicken or like garlic naan or paneer masala.
Those actually aren't my favorites.
Yeah, she doesn't like them.
I like
much,
them, but I don't love them.
Yeah,
I am more of a South Indian curries type of
Yeah, so I make like a lot of different kinds of South Indian dishes for her at home, and I'm just glad like she loves it, because if she doesn't eat Indian food, I don't know, like I'll have to deal with like not eating as much Indian food at home.
I love it. I could eat it every day.
Yeah, we love.
Hello guys,
Hello
Hardik here.
everyone, it's Gabby. We are the owners of the Spicy Masala YouTube channel, so visit us there if you would like to see some more. And today we would like to discuss the topic of cooking and food that's eaten at our home here in the Netherlands.
Yes, mostly we are cooking Indian cuisine because we love it and it's based on vegetarian.
Yes, because we are vegetarians.
Both.
We don't eat meat, and unfortunately Polish cuisine, because I'm from Poland, is mostly based on meat. So occasionally we prepare vegetarian pierogi. It's like a Polish dumpling.
Something like a samosa, you can call it also in
Yeah,
Indian.
but basically that's all we eat from my cuisine, and mostly it's the Indian one. So Hardik is the one who taught me most of the recipes. He also shared with me his favorite YouTube channels for cooking because he is also a fan of cooking.
So yeah, we start like we love to do breakfast, dinner and lunch all Indian.
Yes, usually it's all Indian. One of our favorite dishes are like poha or dosa. South
Idli.
Indian cuisine is like perfect, of course.
Samosa and bhajia as well.
But because Hardik is from Gujarat, we have also so many delicious Gujarati recipes.
Like dokla, khaman.
Yes. And that's what we basically eat at our home. That also means that we are very often going to the Indian grocery store.
stores in Amsterdam.
Because we live in the Netherlands, so the Indian products are not very commonly available here. Especially the Dutch cuisine is very blunt, without much taste. So to get the best masalas and the best ingredients.
We must go to our Indian grocery in Amsterdam.
And I think you like my cooking.
Yeah, it's great.
Okay, in terms of food,
Food.
we love food.
We eat love. We survive from love.
What's that? I didn't understand.
No, I cook. I normally like the Mexican food. It's very nice. I've been cooking since I was a kid. So yeah, in the house I am the one cooking pretty much the time.
And he cooks delicious food. So, in the past, before meeting my husband, I was not really a food lover because, well, you know, I just eat to survive. Now with Arturo, he cooks so delicious, Mexican food. And I am like, wow. So I became a food lover. And I hate, I hate to cook. So he's the one that's cooking all the time.
The thing is, in France we don't have much ingredients. Before in Saudi we have less ingredients for Mexican food. But now I can basically do tacos, molletes, sopes, a lot of different things. Even corn with, they call it mezquita, I think, in Mexico. So everything, I do a mix of everything and I like it.
Yes, and he's not bothered by me just being an eater and he is the one cooking. Are you bothered, by the way? Never ask you this question.
It's good, I know I have a princess, so I cook for the princess.
Oh, okay. And I sometimes also cook. Surprisingly, my food is not bad. Is it bad?
No, but you take 3 hours to cook something.
Okay, I take 3 hours.
Or more.
So basically, I also don't cook Saudi food. I just cook like anything that I can make it fast, like pasta, some type of meats, whatever, like something to make it fast. But at the end, I still spend a lot of time to prepare the meal. And on the other hand, Arturo cooks super fast, like really in 30 minutes, super nice, super delicious meal. I will try to put some examples, so I hope you can see some examples.
Oh yeah, you have nice pictures.
Yes, I have nice pictures. So yeah, pretty much food became everything to me because I have a husband that cooks amazing food. And because he always eat, like he's always having his mouth open and he's always eating. So that somehow encouraged me as well to eat.
Yep.
Yeah, so basically most of the time we eat Mexican food. It's not necessarily Mexican food, at least it's Mexican flavors because of the ingredients. It's not all the time there, but yeah, a Saudi girl is eating Mexican food.
Yeah.